I was so insecure, like I would sleep with makeup on.
There's literally OnlyFans.
I also think you shouldn't lie about it.
Not that y'all told me it looked like shit.
You didn't tell me shit either.
You're asking for like a yeast infection.
Okay, so you're doing multiple rounds, no?
Take a Viagra. I don't know.
When I'm with my shorty, we be thugging now. We in your city, we be what now?
Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today's video is gonna be chill and we're gonna do a TMI girls chat. I have hella questions that they don't know about and we're gonna see their opinions. I'm gonna answer too, but I'm curious because these are kind of extra. Let's start with this one. I'm confused about my sexuality and I'm nervous to put myself out there and meet different people. I'd say if you've never been with different genders, if that's what you're confused about, you definitely have to give it a shot, no? Because how would you know without really doing it for real? And not even like full on the whole thing. Yeah. But I'm just saying, like, you know, maybe a little, or like maybe just go on a date, get to know them.
Sometimes it can also like just come up and like surprise you. I feel like if you're going out there with the mentality of searching for it, sometimes it can go like a 50-50 route. So it could either be like a good thing or like a bad thing. That could also bring in a lot of feelings of disappointment if it doesn't happen. So I feel like just go out and like meet people. Whatever happens, like just welcome it and be safe about it. It could be pretty fun.
It could be,
if you're just like surprised.
I get it could be scary though, especially if like no one in your life knows that like you're struggling with that right now. But it's 2023, it's about to be 2024. You could go to the club and I bet you so many of them are confused too. So.
And like you're not gonna be alone, like so many other people are in the same experience.
Yeah.
And there's also like, depending on where you're living too, they can have like gay clubs and stuff. Like it's
like
all...
in Calgary there's so many. The gay clubs are literally known to be more fun. So like so many people that are in there, they could be straight, but they're just going to have a good time. So you're not gonna stand out and like, oh, she's the only confused person in here. No. Oh, this one's like, I think this was a bit controversial. Do you have to be honest when telling people your body count? So I think they mean like, say you got into a new relationship, like should you be straight up and tell them the truth? Or is it okay to lie? I think that one's kind of fucked up.
Well, I mean, if you're already lying at the beginning of your relationship, then...
Yeah, literally.
My thing is it's nobody's business.
But like if they ask you, are you gonna tell the truth? Are you gonna lie? Are you gonna tell them it's not your business? Like what are you gonna do?
If I was personally in that situation, I'd be like, how does that factor change anything about our dynamic? Other questions of like, oh, you know, like do you have an STI or whatever, like those are valid, your safety and like well-being, but how does that affect how you see me as a person?
I also think you shouldn't lie about it.
Yeah.
Like you can have that talk like you say, but like not lying about it.
And I find like as you get older, like people don't really ask that, do they?
No, I think that's like a middle school, high
school
thing.
And like it's also the topic of, I feel like women are seen as lesser than, kind of, if you have a higher count, whereas men kind of get applauded for it.
Yeah, true. I lost my virginity years ago and have been consistently active but have never had an orgasm. Is there something wrong with me? I think there's something wrong with the partner, not you.
I was thinking the same thing. I'm like,
I think it's just who you've been with.
And age. Because nowadays people be like, I lost my virginity years ago and they were like 12.
True.
So it's like, what's years ago? Like,
everyone can. So either you gotta go in the room by yourself and figure out what you like, or get a partner that knows what they're doing with you and knows what you like. It could be like scary, I don't know, maybe telling your partner that you're not really into this, or like you want them to do something more that might make them like insecure or something. But we're grown.
I feel like if you're not mature enough to have those conversations, you shouldn't be having sex in the first place.
Yeah, because if your partner is getting pleasure out of it and you're just chilling, like you can't go on like that.
Bored.
I'm part of a trio friend group but always feel left out. What should I do? Well, one, you should tell them how you feel. But after that, it really depends on what they say and what they do after you tell them how you feel. Trio friend groups, they be talking about them and it's usually never good. As we're a trio.
Thinking that whole thing, I'm like, ooh, which one of us feels left out?
No, like we're hanging out together. Like in their situation, they're probably like making plans, just the two of them.
Yeah. At that point, you should just like find a new friend.
Should I send nudes if I really like someone?
No.
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 Oh hell no!
No.
You really like
ever?
Yes. this. You really like someone, okay, and do they really like you? Do they respect you? Are they gonna keep that to themselves? How do you know that for sure?
And like depending on your age, if you're really comfortable like putting your body out there, like there's literally OnlyFans. There's literally so many other routes you could do, like at least profit off of that shit. Instead of being like the victim. You don't know what they're gonna be doing with that shit.
Once it's out there forever.
Like the black market is a literal thing.
And you're saying if you really like them, does this mean like you're not even together for real? Like, are you trying to get them to like you more? No, you cannot do that. Not to yourself. How to be independent while in a relationship? Why are you looking like you've never been in a relationship before?
I never be living with a person, so like I get my independence when I go home.
Not relying on a person to do everything for you.
Yeah.
Like just because they're your boyfriend or your girlfriend, like doesn't mean that they have to.
And like still living with someone, like you don't have to be with them 24/7. Like they're doing their thing, you're doing your own thing,
and like doing things alone, and like him going out with his friends and you going out with your friends or
hobbies.
When you do move in with someone, like you can still keep doing those things. Like you can still go out with your friends, you can still do anything by yourself. Obviously you guys are a team now because it's different when you actually live together, but you're still your own person.
Living together, you still have to date.
Yes. Oh my goodness. And like you don't have to go out to eat every like week or so. You can do stuff at home. You can have a movie night at home.
Just because you're in the same room together doesn't mean you're actually spending time together.
I'm single in my late 20s and I'm worried that I will be single forever. You will not be single forever. You're still young, first of all.
Be comfortable with yourself. Focus on your career, your education. Don't hold yourself back from like having a solid foundation just because you don't have like a partner. You always will meet people, no matter like it could be like job opportunities or whatever, like friend groups and stuff.
You're not gonna be single forever.
Yeah. And if you are, then okay, that's fine.
And I've come across a couple people that like I've talked to personally. They were getting kind of worried because they were like mid-30s, I'd say, and they were still single and they didn't have their first kid yet, you know, so being a girl, you have sort of a time limit when it comes to having kids. So I understand if that's what you're thinking about, but you have so many opportunities to meet new people and put yourself out there. You could take this time to just become your best self and do things for you.
Be you, be proud, be happy. I don't know, like live, laugh, love shit.
Do you believe in the right person, wrong time?
Yep.
I think so.
Yeah, probably.
I mean, sometimes you're just in different stages of your life. Like, you could be just starting university and they're finishing.
I like to add to that, it's like different circumstances.
Yeah.
Everything could be like right on the same path, kind of, but then there's like other things. So it's just like, I'm gonna go with
But it's probably like such a shitty thing to accept.
Yeah.
And just hope. And you're just like hoping that what you think, like, because you know when you first like come to acceptance with it, you're like, well shit, I hope they come back in the future because you can't really. Next question.
Where's the wine?
Bro, I'm not trying to trigger you right now. I'm just like skipping through. I got into the habit of constantly wearing makeup and I'm no longer confident without it.
Ooh,
girl,
I lived
that.
I lived that. Literally all 4 years of fucking high school. That was me. It's a rut to be in.
No, what I had to do was just stop wearing it for like months at a time because my skin was not reacting well to me constantly wearing it either. So not only did it help my freaking self-love, but it helped my skin.
You remember back in high school with my fucking thick ass eyebrows? None of y'all told me it looked like shit. You fake for that.
Because you didn't tell me shit either. The fuck? I was looking like a class clown.
Me and like my 50 shades lighter foundation that I actually needed and like thick ass eyebrows. On top of that I had braces, so that wasn't it. Like,
we would wear lipstick and it would be all in our teeth.
Oh, insert picture right now.
You want that shit?
I feel like it's a learning experience.
No, I really got to the point because I started dating my first, like the boyfriend I'm with now, I started dating him. I got to the point where I was so insecure, like I would sleep with makeup on, wake up earlier. This is so embarrassing. I would wake up before he wakes up, tiptoe to the bathroom, touch up the makeup that I slept in, go back to sleep, act like I'm just waking up, like full on TV show shit. Like it seemed fake, but I would do that shit. I was that insecure without makeup because my skin was so bad because I would do that shit. Yeah, girl, I am you, you are me.
We are
feel
us.
That. Yes.
Yeah. Like for me, I'd fucking wake up at like 5:30 in the morning because like my bus would come at like 7:30 in the morning. Yes. So I'd wake up at like 5:30 in the morning. I'd sit in front of a mirror like doing my makeup because I was so scared and afraid of showing up to school and people being like, "Where's your eyebrows?" It did something to me because after that I went through like puberty obviously and like the acne that comes with it. For me, it was like all over my T-zone and like my nose had it so bad for acne, and then I would put more makeup on top of that because then I got more insecure about that, and it was a never-ending cycle of now I'm insecure about this, now I'm insecure about that, and it's just like at the end of it I just stopped wearing it like you did.
Yeah, like you see us in high school, we had a full face on every day. And I was in the same boat. I had to wake up at like 5:45. Yeah. My bus came at 7:30. Yeah. And I would do that shit. But now that I'm an adult and I have shit to get done, I will not wake up early. But I would wake up early to do my makeup, make it make sense.
Now I'm like, I sacrificed years out of my life. I could have been sleeping.
Right? But like when you get into the habit of doing that and showing up to school with a full face on every day, it's scary to think of not showing up like that. Because it feels like I'm a catfish. Like I'm going to show up and people are going to be like, who the new kid? Well, to answer the question, because we just gave our life stories, just put it away. Tuck it away. Don't touch it for a little bit. Yes.
Fun, not controlling.
How do I keep my coochie smelling fresh all day?
It does on its own.
Yes, it's self-cleaning, girl. Recently, I've been using Nutriblast's feminine wash, but I use it after the time of the month to like get my girl back on track because she's had a rough week. But it's unscented and it has boric acid, which is what like makes it good. But like I don't use it every day because she works on her own. And the scented products,
yo, that shit, once you start using it, like you're asking for like a yeast infection, and nobody talks about the withdrawal from it. Like once you stop using it, it kind of tries to get back onto its own pH system, and the smell in and of itself that comes from that, I'm like, no wonder you hop right back on it because you feel unclean. I don't even wear underwear no more.
No, like sleeping without underwear, that's perfect. Like if you want to smell fresh all day, then sleep with nothing on all night so that she can breathe.
I don't wear underwear at all.
Not even at all. Day?
No.
Oh, I do like when I'm wearing like clothes and shit. But
jeans is like the only exception because the fucking zipper and the
yeah.
But like,
and jeans are already tight. Like, please don't wear jeans all day.
Yeah, don't.
It's so suffocating to the girly. I wear underwear, but I don't wear bras.
That too.
I don't wear bras,
Hippie
and
mode.
it's not really good because I actually have titties, and like you can see that I'm not wearing a bra. But I just got to the point where I said I'm comfortable.
Yeah.
Everyone got titties, even men got titties. So, oh my gosh, this one is funny. How long should sex normally last? Because the amount of times I've heard, like hour, 2 hours. That's OD. It should not last that long.
Ah, God, no. Like,
no.
That's just, I don't have time for that.
That's like torture. Because there's just no way that you're having a blast
the whole
for
time?
Yes, bro, that's what I'm saying. People be saying that, and I'm like, okay, so you're doing multiple rounds. No.
Whoa.
12, 15, 20 minutes, and then watch a movie called a night. But it should not last longer than a movie. You know what I mean?
Your body gonna be sore as shit.
It just can't be enjoyable for that long. No. There's just no way.
I like 30-minute mark. It's like, wrap it up. Take a Viagra. I don't know.
This video is gonna fucking get some comments, eh? Thank y'all so much for tuning in. Y'all can follow them on Instagram. Let me know if you want more of this, if you want more of our dumbass talks, because we can be very controversial. See you on the next video.